just thought it would be nice to do a little video since it's kind of the end of the first week of my album being out. It's just been an absolutely mental week and I'm so tired and so happy as well that it's out and that you guys like it as much as you do. So thank you so much, anyone that came to any of the signings or even just tweeted me saying I like this track, or it's kind of inspirational to hear. Like, I've had so many lovely feedback kind of comments about it, so thank you very much. I was very nervous about hearing what you would think about it because it's quite different to the EPs that have been out before. So I thought it'd be nice just to answer some of your questions if you have any about the album, or just generally about music in general. If you want to send questions in, just send them on Twitter with the hashtag Nina Nesbitt Peroxide, or if you don't have Twitter, you can go on Facebook and just write on the comment box on the last post that I've done there. I'm gonna have a look now. Again, sorry, my internet cut out for some reason. My cats probably ate the cable or something. Can everybody hear me again? Let me know on Twitter. The whole thing just froze. I'm trying to find out now if I'm back on or if I'm talking to myself. Okay, I think I'm back on. Okay, I don't know when it cut out, so I don't know how long I've actually been talking to myself here. It's a little bit psychotic, so if you could let me know on Twitter where it cut off so I can tell you again what I told my laptop a minute ago. Mum! Are you watching? Mum! My mum's next door watching. I'm gonna go and ask her. When did I cut off? When did I cut off? What was I saying? Oh, well, I'll just repeat myself. Okay, I'm just gonna repeat myself because I don't know what cut off. Anyway, again, I'm so excited to say it again. Thank you so much for making me #1 in the midweeks with my debut album. Yeah, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I don't know. I'm just going to say thank you again because it deserves a double thanks. Absolutely unexpected, like, to even get a #1 in the midweek, even, let alone a top 10. It's just, yeah, it's incredible. I'm up against people like Beyonce, and you guys have obviously spread the word, and people have written about it in blogs and press things and radio, and it's just kind of, yeah, it's been really, really exciting. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can say apart from that. The fact it was still #1 after the Brit Awards as well was just pretty crazy. So if it charts at 50 tomorrow, I'll still be very happy. And yeah, just please keep spreading the word, and I'm hoping to come and visit some more of you. The signings this week have been really, really fun, and it's been, yeah, it's been good to meet lots of new people, and because the gigs are getting a lot bigger, it's nice to go out and just solely meet people, which is great. So thank you. This is the album here. I think this is like one of the last signed copies, which my mum has. And yeah, spread the word, tell your friends, and yeah, I'll answer some of your questions now. Okay. Olivia on Twitter. also known as Chandler Bing. Are you excited about playing with Biffy Clyro at the Isle of Wight Festival? Yes. I'm so excited. I can't even express how excited I am to see Biffy Clyro play. Like, I think I'm actually more excited about seeing them play than playing the festival myself. That's really bad to say, but yeah, I've just taken a bit of a obsession with Biffy Clyro recently, and yeah, I'm really excited to see them. So it'll be good. Chloe, also known as Peroxide on Twitter, she says, "What's your favourite song to perform live?" It changes all the time and it depends what kind of gig I play. I would say my favourite song at the moment to play is Tough Luck, because I feel like the music that I've put out so far is quite acoustic and quite pop, and I feel like this album shows a completely different side, and that's the side that I really like at the moment, and it changes every day. But Tough Luck is just really fun and it's kind of really rocky, which I love, so that's probably my favourite. If it's an intimate gig and it's really quiet, the hardest part is probably my favourite to play. I'm gonna have a look at some on Facebook now. Okay. Someone called Cameron Ritchie. What inspires you to write the songs that you do? Pretty much just everyday life. Anything that I experience, anyone I meet, anything I see, anything I do. Yeah, I don't really know why I write songs, I just do. It's just something that I love doing and just kind of comes out. So yeah, or if I'm upset about something, I'll write a song, or angry, and it kind of gets that out for me, and then I can move on from it. So yeah, it's just something that I naturally love doing. I think that's important, to do something that you love doing, whatever it is. Amelia Beaton 57 on Twitter says, when can I hear the album in the USA? I've had so many people asking this week, and it's really exciting because I have recently signed to a label in the US, and they're gonna help me kind of put my album out there. Firstly, I am announcing something exciting about the US very soon, and also another exciting thing about the US soon. Two exciting things, and it'll be like a little surprise thing first. Because America's such a big place, I'm going to do something a little bit different first, which you'll soon know, and then put the album out. So yeah, I'm really excited to get it over to you, and I'm sure in the meantime you can hear it on YouTube or whatever, or you can get the physical copy from my website. Is available worldwide, so anywhere in the world you can get that if you want it. But yeah, it's just not up on iTunes or in your shops. George Colland. Another girl called Peroxide. It's a picture of me and you at HMV signing. How do you react when big artists tweet you about how good Peroxide is? It's so exciting. Nicole Scherzinger, casually, tweeted it out about half an hour ago. I was just sitting on my way back from Chelmsford, and she's like, hey everyone, this girl's got an album out, it's really good, blah blah, and I was like, oh my god, it's Nicole Scherzinger. Like, she was in the Pussycat Dolls, so I used to watch her singing Don't You Wish Your Girlfriend Was Hot Like Me when I was younger, so I fangirled a little bit there. She's really sweet. Having a look at Facebook again now. Eleanor Watson, who is your biggest inspiration? Biggest inspiration, I would say female singer-songwriters really inspire me, because I think I can relate to them a lot. And I think like strong kind of women as well really influence me, like Debbie Harry, Stevie Nicks, Taylor Swift, Ellie Goulding. I think they're all they're all great female singer-songwriters, and they've definitely inspired me to kind of do my thing as well. I like that they play instruments too. Having a look at Twitter again. Trying to find an unusual question. Callum Fee. Hello, Callum from Glasgow. You said you want a new sound for album 2. What do you want to do? Heavy metal is a good shout, innit? Yeah, I mean, I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do, because I feel like at the moment, hang on, I'm just gonna post this on Twitter to anyone that's missed it. Right. Album 2 I am writing at the moment and kind of experimenting with lots of different sounds and genres. Just kind of sitting over here. This is where I write all my stuff at the moment. And I just sit with my electric guitar and make strange noises until something comes out that I quite like, and write little words, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I don't really have much more to say except from I don't know, and I'm really excited to make another album. I have no idea through the music industry and make an amazing album. I'm very flattered, Stephen, that you think the album's amazing. My favourite band? I probably don't have a favourite band. I couldn't really pick one, to be honest. I guess I really like Biffy Clyro at the moment. Nirvana are great. The Rolling Stones, Arctic Monkeys, like the 1975's album. At the moment I'm really into Alanis Morissette, and I know it sounds stupid because she's sold over like 20 million albums, but I've just kind of come across her music properly, and yeah, just kind of fallen in love with it. It's kind of inspiring me at the moment. I just like that it's very kind of aggressive and yeah, it's very to the point, which I like, so that's probably my favourite thing at the moment. Shanae Gladstone. Have you ever considered writing a song for a movie soundtrack? I would love to write a song for a movie soundtrack. I think if anyone's listened to the deluxe edition of the album, The People, which is the last song in the deluxe edition, was written with kind of, with, I guess, a film in mind. I wanted to write a song that was completely different to everything else and was really uncommercial and just kind of didn't have any like rules to it. I just wanted to go a bit wild on one. So yeah, that's what I did with The People, and I think it's important to do things like that as well, to show that you can do different things. And some people might hate it and think it's boring, but others might think it's kind of cool because it's not a single. So yeah, I'd love that to be in a film. I wrote that kind of with that in mind, so I'll wait and see. Neve Rooney, did you think you would release your debut album so soon? It feels like I've waited so long to release it, because I've been working on it, writing for like 3 years, unknowingly writing it for 3 years, and it feels like I've been waiting my whole life to put it out, really, but at the same time it came around so fast, and I don't think it's ever like the right time to put a debut album out. I think you've just got to kind of go with it and release it, and the response has been amazing, so yeah, I'm really happy that people like it. Having a look at some more now. thank you very, very, very much for all the lovely gifts on the signing tour. I was not expecting any gifts at all, and don't feel like you have to bring gifts ever, but thank you so much. I've got boxes of stuff here which I'm gonna go through tomorrow. I've got day off tomorrow, which will be nice. Thank you for all the food and the turtles and the letters and the artwork. Yeah, my cats are loving it at the moment. Gonna have a look at Facebook comments. Okay. Anne Catherine Pop. What's your favourite colour? My favourite colour is black. Because it goes with everything. Mike Triggs, was it difficult to choose which of your earlier music to include on the album? Yes, it was quite difficult to choose, because I think because there was such variation in sounds, everyone liked different things, and no one was like, oh, that EP is the best. Not everyone said the same thing, so it was kind of difficult to grasp what would be the best thing to do. My cat's trying to get into my door, sorry. Yeah, it was kind of difficult to know what to put on, so in the end I just kind of picked my favourite ones and put them on, but yeah, I don't really know what to put on I wanted to put more new ones on the standard edition and then put the EP ones on the deluxe. So I'll answer a few more questions. Also, I'm doing some tour dates, which I'm very excited about, and I would love to see you there if you can make any of them. And it's kicking off in Manchester on the 21st of March at the Ritz, which will be really cool. And then I'm playing a homecoming show in Edinburgh on the 23rd, and then on the 25th of March I'm playing Shepherd's Bush Empire in London, which is one of the first venues that I ever played kind of as like someone that nobody knew, and to headline that now is just absolutely crazy, so that'll be a really good one. And then I'm going to Brussels straight after that, playing that on the 26th. On the 28th I'm playing Berlin. It's my first ever German headline show, so that'll be good. And then the 30th is Amsterdam, which will be fun, and the 31st is Paris. My friend Claire is coming with me. She's going to be selling some merchandise. We're going to bring some new stuff. I'm designing some new designs at the moment, and they're looking cool, so yeah, come along, it'll be fun. I'm going to do some of the songs from the album, maybe a few new ones, and yeah, it'll be fun. I like when people kind of come together at the gigs and meet each other and make new friends as well. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're trending! How exciting! Yay! Send in more questions, yay! Annabelle, when are you coming to Norway? I am doing a small European tour in March, and then hopefully after summer I'll do a bigger tour. I'm going to do a bigger UK tour as well. So yeah, lots of summer festivals as well. I might end up playing a festival in Norway, I have no idea, so keep an eye out. I would love to come back to Norway. Lots of people asking about me changing my sound again, because of the BBC News interview that I did. I might not change my sound. I might. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably came across like really drastic, but it's not. I think every EP has been a different sound, so it's not going to be like heavy metal or electro pop or anything. It's just, I think it's good to always evolve, otherwise it gets boring. Okay, I'm gonna try and read out this person's name. Amian other story. Peroxide. See, everybody's called peroxide, which is amazing, but it's very confusing when I read it out. You have said, do you prefer touring or writing? I actually couldn't pick. Sometimes I prefer touring, sometimes I prefer writing, and sometimes I prefer recording. So I have absolutely no idea what I would pick. Most of the time touring, to be honest, because it's just, I think because a lot of it's online nowadays, you kind of almost, you don't get to see the reality of actual people, like living people in front of you, talking to you, and then when you go on tour, it's like, oh my god, all these people are real, and yeah, that's kind of quite cool. So touring's exciting, and writing and recording's exciting because I'm always kind of creating new stuff and new sounds and new subjects. So that's, yeah, that's exciting at the moment because I'm kind of free to do whatever I want now because this album's done, this sound's done, so it's kind of exciting moving on to the next chapter, and I feel quite free about it, so it's good. But I'm most excited about the March tour, European and UK one, because I've never had an album out, and I've been playing songs for about 2 years that nobody's known, and to be playing songs that now people know is just going to be pretty cool. People will know the words as well, hopefully. I got lyric books on all the deluxe editions in the shops, so be cool if you knew the words, or pretended to know the words at least. So yeah, I think that'll be really exciting actually. Okay, I'm going to answer a few more. Alex Gibbons. Favourite Monster Munch flavour? I'm end up in the song bin, I have no idea yet, but yeah, it's a fun song. It would also be amazing if you could write to me on Twitter or Facebook and tell me what you think the next single should be, because I'm kind of trying to make a decision. I don't really know what to pick because I think there's a lot of variation in the album. There's not really like a certain genre, which I like because I get bored doing the same thing, and I think you would probably get bored listening, so I want to pick one that shows off the album the best, and I don't know what one that would be, so if you could write to me and let me know what one you think it'd be, that'd be good. So far it's been Mr. C and Tough Luck, so yeah, just let me know, it'd be really handy. Okay, I'm gonna answer last questions. Bella T, what was the last movie you watched and did you like it? It was The Wolf of Wall Street, which was amazing, and Leonardo DiCaprio's so hot. I want him to be my husband. Okay, having a little look now. Jenga House. Favourite artist at the moment? Alanis Morissette. Developed an obsession. Liam Carl Whitworth. Is it easier to write songs when you're in a relationship? I think it doesn't make a difference, to be honest. I think it's actually more difficult to write songs when you're in a relationship because you're kind of content for most of it, usually, until it ends badly. Or the beginning, which is really exciting. I think being in a relationship is lovely, but I think being on my own is really great because I'm always experiencing like new things and travelling a lot and meeting a lot of new people. So I think it's good to be on my own because I'm kind of learning to be on my own at the moment, which is really good, and it's quite inspiring. So I think that's probably better for me creatively. Nathan, can I hug you? Yes. Cyber hug. Hervé Lamy, which song would you like to cover? Which Alanis one? So I discovered the song Uninvited today, which I absolutely love. It's really haunting and really cool and really different to anything I've heard. Or You Ought to Know, because I love that song. I also love Ironic, but I probably couldn't sing it, so yeah. Sally, my mum said she has a question. Will you make Sally do her homework? Sally, please do your homework. It's very important to get an education. Your mum is right. And I know it's really boring. Depends what the homework is. You could just say that your cat ate it or your dog ate it or something. Okay, I'm gonna have a look on Facebook and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm absolutely exhausted. Neve, when's the next full UK and Ireland tour gonna be? It is gonna be, I think, after summer, in the autumn, after the festivals. Amy Edwards, how was the Taylor Swift concert? It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. She is an incredible performer. Okay, I'm having a little look. Zena, if you wear foundation, which one do you use? I use one called Clinique, even better, and or YSL. It seems to help cover up spots. Having a little look. I've just discovered a lot more questions on Facebook. Nicole Gordon, they keep playing you at Murrayfield Ice Rink. Yay! Yay for Edinburgh. Anastasia, is your hair naturally blonde? No, it's actually almost black. Plot change. Miles, where did the name Peroxide come from? Peroxide came... A lot of people think it came from me having blonde hair, but actually Peroxide is nothing to do really with the hair. It's a song on the album. It's the first track on the album, which is called Peroxide, and it's about the relationship that I wrote most of the record about, which was a very, for me, very double-sided thing. It was very love-hate. Sometimes it was amazing and sometimes it was kind of terrible, and that's kind of what inspired me with the name, because peroxide is a very strong substance and it can either turn light from the dark, or it can leave marks, it can burn, and it just kind of summed up the kind of intense thing that I wrote it about, and I guess because I've got blonde hair now as well, it related to that, but it's not actually about hair colour at all. Oh, shout out to Ricky Mason and Billy Lockett watching in Cologne. He's supporting Birdie on tour at the moment in Europe, which is really exciting. A few of you might know him from my tour. And they want to know, what's your favourite UK venue? Oh. Probably the O2 ABC in Glasgow, because that was my favourite gig ever in life to play in October. So thank you everyone that came to that, and any other gigs. Yeah, they're my favourite. Good luck tonight in Cologne. Right, a few more and then I will go and eat and sleep. Becky Drews, your hair is so big because it's full of secrets. Yes, it is. It's full of secrets. I actually know quite a lot of secrets, but everyone probably already knows them. Oh, Ricky's writing back to me. How exciting. Okay. He says, way good answer. I'm trying to find a weird question that nobody's asked before on here right now. Georgie Calland, how did it feel stacking the shelves with your own album? It was fantastic. It turns out half the shops hadn't actually been stocked, so I took it into my own hands to drive to Brighton and stock the shelves myself. Living the dream, and it was lovely to see some of you there. Sorry it was so disorganised, but I really wanted to come and give you the album personally, so thank you for coming. Kathy, why did you decide not to put Boy on your debut album? I felt like Boy didn't really fit in with the album, or fit in personally, really. That song doesn't really mean a whole lot to me anymore, and I just thought I wasn't that passionate about it, so that's why I didn't put it on the album. But yeah, thank you if you like it. And something is happening with Boy soon, which will be announced shortly. But yeah, I just thought it didn't really fit in with the album. Okay, I'm getting some really weird questions now, which is great. From Lydia, who likes to touch my nose. Do you have a bumpy chin like the actual bone? My chin doesn't really exist. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I have a face shaped like a cube. Somewhere along the line my chin got missed out, so don't know, it's just kind of a actually I look a bit like Ralph from Monsters Inc., you know, the purple lizard thing. Quite unfortunate. Are you excited to come to Belgium? Yes. I also have great gigs in Belgium, so I'm really excited to come back. I haven't been in a while. Oh, I can't pick one. Right. Well, I'll pick three and then just... Okay. I can't pick one. It's too much pressure. Okay. Right. Apparently his name's Randy now. Is it Randy, Randall, or Ralph? I'm really confused. Could somebody please tell me? Right. Okay. 3 questions. Here we go. This is really weird. I'm trying to pick one. I'll have a look at Twitter. If you could marry anyone, who would it be? Ryan Gosling. Very definitive answer. Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna refresh it so I can see the most recent ones. Sorry, I'm really slow. Savannah, Jade Burchett. What was your dream job when you were young? My dream job, embarrassingly, was when I was at nursery. We had to draw what we wanted to be when we were older, and everyone was drawing things like fairies and princesses and pop stars and things like that, and I drew a barmaid. I wanted to be a bartender because I liked that they could stand behind a thing and serve drink to people, and I was fascinated by it at the age of 4. So that was my childhood dream, and it's not really gone too well for me. Katie Reynolds, most famous contact on your phone. Domino's Pizza. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? I don't know. Should I try? Right. No. No. I can't, unfortunately. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Basically, yeah, I can't thank you enough for your support this week, and please keep spreading the word. If you haven't got Peroxide, you can get it on iTunes. You can get the album for $6.99 or $9.99 depending how many songs you want. And yeah, tell your friends, and hope to see you all very soon. Thank you very, very much for all the gifts, all the lovely words, and watching this. And have a good Sunday tomorrow. Bye.